A fight started between your ex and your person. You are the reason behind this fight they are saying this about. My beloved child, don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The air around you is vibrating with tension tonight. And even though you can't see it yet, words are being thrown in your name. Somewhere behind closed doors, your ex and your current person are locked in a heated argument. And your name, your memory, is the spark that lit this wildfire. It began with a single message, something your person saw that they weren't supposed to. They thought they had control over their emotions, but the moment they saw your name on your ex's phone, everything inside them started to tremble. The jealousy, the pain, the insecurity, it all exploded like a storm they couldn't contain. Your ex, on the other hand, smiled that same old smile, the one that always carried a mix of regret and pride, and said something that turned the whole room into chaos. Don't skip. What they said next will shake you. Your ex looked right into your person's eyes and whispered, "You think they love you? You're only living in the house I built." Those words shattered your person's calm. Their heartbeat raced and their voice cracked as they shouted back, accusing your ex of trying to manipulate everything. But your ex didn't stop there. They revealed something. Something only you and they once knew. Something about a promise you made in the past that you never mentioned again. And that's when it happened. Your person's trust started to crumble. Their hands were shaking. Their voice dropped low as they said, "So this whole time I was just a chapter in their story, not the ending. Don't skip, my child, because what happens next will make your heart tremble." Type Amen to get blessing. 333. They are not fighting just for love. They're fighting for your truth. Your ex still carries pieces of you inside them, and your person knows it. The tension between them isn't about betrayal. It's about ownership of your heart. Both of them feel they have a right to your soul. Your name echoes like a ghost between them, reminding them of the emotions you left unspoken. In this moment, they're not just arguing, they're confessing what they've both been hiding. Your person blurts out, "I thought I healed them, but they still belong to you." And your ex smirks, replying, "Because no one can erase the mark I left." Those words sting deeper than a wound because somewhere inside you still feel, both of them pulling at your spirit even from miles away. Don't skip now. The real confession hasn't even begun. Your person's phone starts vibrating again. Another message. This time it's from a friend who accidentally saw something your ex posted. It's a story. Your old photo together captioned with words that sound like a warning. Some hearts can't be replaced. They just learn to pretend. That single post breaks your person's remaining strength. Tears fill their eyes as they whisper, "They're trying to humiliate me." But your ex isn't trying to humiliate. They're trying to remind you. Remind you of how deeply you once connected. Your person feels like they're losing a battle against a ghost. And that ghost is you, the you that your ex still clings to. Don't scroll away now, my beloved child, because heaven is revealing what you were never supposed to see. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Behind this fight is something bigger, a spiritual pull that keeps dragging their souls back to yours. Archangel Michael says, "You were the bridge between two hearts destined to collide but not to destroy. Both of them are acting from pain, not hatred. They are mirrors reflecting what you left unsaid. The apology, the closure, the final truth that was never spoken. This isn't just jealousy. This is unfinished energy trying to find its peace. Your person will soon reach out to you. They will sound calm, but their voice will tremble with hidden anger and pain. They'll ask if you've been talking to your ex again. Don't panic. This isn't a test. It's a sign that they're still fighting to hold on to what's left of you. Meanwhile, your ex will try to message you late at night just to see if you'll respond. The moment you reply, even with a single word, everything will spiral again. Don't skip, because your next action will decide who truly stays in your story. You see, both of them carry different versions of you in their hearts. Your ex carries the past, you full of dreams and warmth. Your person carries the present, you full of growth and boundaries. The fight is really between those two versions, clashing in silence, trying to prove which one is the real you. Heaven watches as both claim to know you best, but only you hold the truth. Your ex said something shocking in that argument. They said, "You're only loving them the way they taught you to love me." Those words hit your person like a thunderbolt. Their silence after that spoke louder than anything else. They realized that your love, though pure, still carries echoes of someone before them. It's not betrayal, it's residue. A memory that refuses to fade. Don't skip now, because the next revelation will open a chapter you didn't know existed. Type Amen to get blessing 555. After the shouting ended, silence filled the room. Your person walked out trembling, trying to breathe, while your ex sat down with shaking hands, whispering your name under their breath. The fight wasn't about hate. It was about longing. Both of them are trying to protect a version of you that exists in their minds. And tonight, Heaven is intervening, because this chaos is meant to free you from emotional chains. You are not the villain of this story. You are the reason healing will begin. Archangel Michael says, do not absorb their emotions. Release them. You are not responsible for their pain. You are the light that showed them what real connection feels like. But sometimes light burns when people try to hold it too tightly. That's what they're learning now. Don't skip, my child, because the universe is about to reward your detachment. In the next few days, you will hear something strange. Someone will mention your ex's name casually, and it will come as a sign. A random message, a dream, or a whisper of your favorite song playing unexpectedly. It's all connected. It's the universe confirming that everything is unfolding exactly as planned. You may feel a wave of nostalgia these days. That's not random, it's energy being released from both sides. You'll feel it in sudden memories, random dreams, or the urge to check your phone at the exact moment one of them thinks of you. Archangel Michael says, every echo of your name is a ripple of unfinished love, seeking peace. The angels want you to understand this. The fight wasn't destruction. It was divine correction. It happened to burn away illusions so truth could rise. The truth is, you were never meant to choose between them. You were meant to outgrow both to reclaim your crown and walk toward the future that no longer depends on who validates your worth. Don't skip because your transformation has just begun. Both of them will realize too late that losing you wasn't punishment. It was the lesson they prayed for but weren't ready to face. Heaven is restoring your peace, your glow, and your energy. The storm they created around your name was just the cleansing before your new chapter begins. The angels whisper, "Stay calm, your silence is your protection and your detachment is your victory." Something huge is waiting for you. Something neither of them can stop. Type Amen to get blessing. 888, and when that moment comes, you will finally understand why this chaos had to happen. It wasn't about drama. It was about destiny. Every tear, every misunderstanding, every fight, they all led to your awakening. You were the reason behind their argument. Yes. But you're also the reason healing will begin on both sides. Soon, both will wish they had handled you differently. But by then, you'll already be walking in your peace, guided by light, untouched by their noise. Don't skip, my beloved child, because heaven's timing is never late. It's perfect. My beloved child, don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The storm that started between your ex and your person is not over yet. In fact, it's spreading like wildfire. Every word spoken in anger has become a ripple that's now touching people you never thought would get involved. Friends are taking sides. Messages are being screenshotted. Secrets that were buried deep are suddenly finding their way back to the surface. You have no idea how powerful your silence has become. Your ex feels haunted by it. Your person feels confused by it. Both of them keep wondering what's going on inside your mind. They keep replaying your last words in their heads, trying to decode what you truly meant. But what they don't know is that your silence is your armor, it's your protection against all the noise they've created. Don't scroll because the truth that's about to come out will change everything. Last night, your person couldn't sleep. They were staring at their phone, looking at old photos of you, scrolling through conversations, and rereading every single message you ever sent. Their heart started pounding when they noticed something. An old message that connected you and your ex in ways they hadn't noticed before. They started to realize that maybe, just maybe, they never really knew how deep that bond went. That's when the phone call happened. Your ex called them. Yes, your ex initiated the call, and the tone of that conversation could shake heaven itself. There was no pretending anymore. There was no politeness. It was raw emotion. Pain meeting pride, jealousy meeting truth. Don't skip, my beloved, because the next part is where everything shifts. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your ex started the call calmly. Almost too calmly. They said, "You think they're over me, you think they've moved on? Then why do they still dream about me?" That sentence was enough to break the last bit of control your person had. They shouted back, denying everything, saying they trust you. But deep inside, a seed of doubt began to grow. That's the seed your ex wanted to plant. Archangel Michael says, this storm isn't here to destroy. It's here to reveal. Your person is being tested right now. They are being forced to confront whether their love for you is rooted in trust or fear. And your ex, oh, your ex is facing their own mirror, too. They can't handle the reality that someone else has your attention. They are losing control because they once believed your soul belonged only to them. This is not just an argument, my child. This is spiritual warfare disguised as emotion. Angels are watching both of them unravel the truth hidden behind their pain. And soon that truth will find its way to you in a form you didn't expect, through a dream, through a name, through a sudden message that will feel like destiny itself knocking. Don't skip. Something divine is forming in silence. While they fight, heaven is positioning you. The chaos they created is clearing your path. You're about to receive clarity you've prayed for without even realizing it. The arguments, the accusations, the sleepless nights, it's all leading to your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The next day, your ex tried to reach out again, not to fight, but to explain. They sent a voice note that your person didn't let you hear. In that note, your ex said something they never had the courage to say before. They confessed that the reason they still talk about you isn't because they want to ruin things. It's because they can't forgive themselves for how they lost you. Your person listened to that note. And for the first time, they didn't feel angry. They felt threatened. Not by your ex's words, but by the way your ex still speaks your name with trembling, with emotion, with truth. That kind of love doesn't vanish. And your person realized they're fighting not just for your present, but against your past. Don't skip, my beloved child. Something deeper is happening beneath this noise. The angels are writing new lines in your story. What looks like conflict is actually a reset, a divine correction to align you with who truly deserves you. Heaven has heard your tears, your silence, and your exhaustion. And now it's turning pain into power. You'll soon notice signs, small ones at first, a sudden message from a mutual friend, a coincidence that feels too precise, a song that plays at the exact moment your heart starts to ache. These are confirmations that the universe is clearing emotional debris. Type Amen to get blessing 222. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, do not interfere. Let the storm finish its work. What's collapsing now is not your relationship. It's illusion. The mask each of them wore around you is falling apart. You are seeing their true colors and they are seeing the real strength you carry. Your ex wanted to prove they still matter. Your person wanted to prove they were never insecure. Both of them failed because truth doesn't need proof. It reveals itself. Right now, they are both thinking about you in silence. Your person is replaying your last smile, wondering if it was genuine. Your ex is staring at old messages, feeling the ghost of your laughter. And both of them are asking the same question in their minds. Do they still love me? But here's the twist. They don't realize you've already outgrown that question. You no longer need to choose between what hurt you and what confused you. You've chosen peace. You've chosen freedom. That's why your energy feels unreachable to both of them right now. They sense it even from afar. And it's driving them wild. Don't skip because something beautiful is about to rise from the ashes. Heaven is about to reward your patience. Someone new, someone whose soul is aligned with yours, is being guided toward you. This new connection won't start with chaos. It'll start with calm. It won't demand proof. It'll bring peace. And when it arrives, you'll realize why the fight between your ex and your person had to happen first. It was to close that chapter completely. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You see, the universe is orchestrating something that will leave you speechless. The pain of your past relationships was never wasted. Every heartbreak, every misunderstanding, every tear, it was all preparation for divine love that won't make you question your worth. Archangel Michael says, when the noise ends, listen carefully because peace will whisper your next chapter. Right now, both your ex and your person are learning the cost of losing someone who truly loved them. They're learning that silence is louder than shouting. They're learning that distance doesn't always mean detachment. It can mean self-respect. And you, my beloved child, are standing exactly where heaven wants you to be, between release and rebirth. So don't skip. Stay with this moment. Let the angels work behind the scenes. You're not losing anyone. You're gaining yourself. And soon those who doubted you will see the glow they tried to dim return brighter than ever. Something huge is waiting for you. It's not pain, it's peace, recognition, and divine justice. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, and when it arrives, everything will make sense. The fight wasn't about you. It was because of you. Because your energy, your light, your spirit, it changes people. It exposes truth. It heals wounds and reveals lies. That's your power, my beloved. And now, heaven is asking you to protect it. So stand tall, stay calm, and remember what's meant for you cannot be fought over. It's already yours. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, don't skip. Something huge is still unfolding. The fight between your ex and your person didn't end with that call. It only moved to silence. And silence can be louder than screams. They've both gone quiet, not because they've let go, but because they're planning their next move. Every thought, every sigh, every word they hold back is connected to you. You are the center of their emotional storm. Even when you're miles away, your person has started questioning everything. They're rereading old texts, searching for hidden meanings in your words, wondering if you ever compared them to your ex. They scroll through your social media, trying to read between lines of your captions. Their heart is heavy, and even though they try to act strong, deep down, they're terrified that you might still care for your ex more than you admit. Don't skip because their next decision is going to shock you. Your ex, on the other hand, isn't sleeping either. They've been talking about you non-stop to friends, to family, even to people who don't know the full story. They're trying to make themselves look like the victim, saying, "I was the one who truly loved them." They just forgot too soon. But behind those words is pain, not pride. They're hurting because they finally realize that your love wasn't replaceable. Archangel Michael says, this situation is not chaos. It is cleansing. Heaven is shaking away people who can't align with your peace anymore. The fight, the tension, the confusion, it's all meant to cut emotional cords that kept you stuck. Don't scroll because the next chapter begins when you stop looking back. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your person might act distant now. They might stop replying as quickly or pretend to be unbothered. But don't be fooled by that facade. Inside they're fighting a war between ego and love. They keep asking themselves, why am I so affected? Why does this still hurt? They're trying to convince themselves they're over it, but heaven knows they're not. In the next few days, something will happen that will confirm this. You might see a post or receive a message that feels strangely timed. It'll carry their energy even if their name isn't written there. That's your sign. It's not over yet. The spiritual bond between you and both of them is still being untangled by divine hands. Don't skip because heaven is still writing the final line of this story. Your ex is starting to feel guilty. Their pride is fading and their regrets are growing louder. They're beginning to see how their past choices led to this present pain. Every memory of you that once gave them joy now feels like punishment. They wish they could turn back time to unsay the harsh words, to undo the silence that pushed you away. But destiny doesn't move backward. It only heals forward. My beloved child, you don't need to involve yourself in their chaos. Archangel Michael whispers, your peace is more powerful than their apology. Don't chase answers. Don't justify your silence. The people who truly know your worth will never question your distance. Something huge is waiting for you, but only if you stay still long enough for heaven to finish rearranging what's broken. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. Right now, both of them are watching you from afar. Your ex keeps hoping you'll miss them. Your person keeps fearing that you do. It's ironic. Both are haunted by the same thought, but for different reasons. They both underestimated your strength. They thought you'd crumble without their validation, but instead you glowed harder, and that glow is now their biggest fear. Don't skip. Because soon the universe will force one of them to confess something they've been hiding. It could come as a slip of the tongue, a leaked message, or a sudden emotional outburst. Whatever it is, it will expose a truth that changes how you see them forever. You'll finally realize who was genuine and who was performing love for attention. Your person will soon face a mirror moment, a divine test. They'll be forced to confront the pain they projected onto you. Heaven is not punishing them, it's purifying them and your ex. They'll start having dreams of you. Dreams that feel so real that they'll wake up in tears. That's not coincidence. That's the energy of your soul reminding them of what they lost. Don't scroll because your story isn't ending. It's evolving. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The angels are preparing to shift your life in a way neither of them expects. This fight, this chaos was never meant to destroy your peace. It was meant to crown it. You've been loyal, patient, and kind, even when misunderstood. Heaven saw every tear you wiped in silence. And now, divine justice is unfolding. Soon, something will happen that puts everything into perspective. You'll overhear something or come across a message and it'll confirm everything you intuitively felt. The truth will no longer be hidden. You'll realize who truly loved you and who only wanted to possess you. That realization will set you free. My beloved child, don't skip. You're stepping into a season where people who left you in pain will return in regret. And those who doubted you will wish they hadn't. But you won't seek revenge. Your glow will be enough. Your silence will be their lesson. Your peace will be their karma. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Now listen closely, my beloved child. Archangel Michael says, do not respond to the chaos you did not create. You're not meant to fix what broke between them. You're meant to rise above it. Your ex and your person are both living in the consequences of underestimating you. Let them. You're walking into divine alignment now. A chapter where love feels safe, not stressful. In a few days, someone new will notice your energy shift. They'll feel drawn to you instantly as if guided by something higher. This person will carry peace where others brought confusion. They'll listen where others argued. They'll understand without you having to explain. And when that moment comes, you'll finally exhale. Heaven has been preparing this love in silence while others were fighting in noise. Don't skip. Because when it happens, you'll remember this message. You'll realize every heartbreak was heaven's redirection toward true peace. You'll look back at the fight between your ex and your person and see it not as tragedy, but as transformation. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And when the curtain finally falls, you'll understand why you had to be the reason behind that fight. It wasn't to cause chaos. It was to trigger clarity. You were the divine mirror that forced both of them to confront their truth. And now heaven is rewarding you for choosing love over drama, patience over pride, and faith over fear. So breathe, my beloved child. Keep glowing. Keep rising because your next chapter isn't about fighting for attention. It's about walking in divine recognition. Something huge is still waiting for you. The story isn't over. It's just beginning. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20.